I'm doing great, thanks, and yourself?
Yeah, great and exciting goings on up there, and kind of take me behind the scenes a little of the new course and how that came about.
Well, 30. There was 30. No, there's 27 holes. 27 holes originally um, of golf here, and there's now 45, so we added 18 more. I think the 18 that we, or the 27 that we just renovated, the beautiful topography. So we just found ways to make the holes better, to make them, play better, more fair, more fun, more strategic. But a lot of it's just stuff there people will recognize that, hey, this hole was always here, but it looks a lot different. It plays a lot better, whatever. It plays a lot more fair, whatever the case may be. Then added 18 new holes, and which is a whole different animal. So there's 27 holes that look alike, and 18 holes with a whole different look, a lot of variety. But the land here, the topography here, the natural things that exist here with wetlands and trees, and it's on a sand belt, kind of, cuts and fills and everything is really pretty special. And I think we kind of just knocked it out of the park with the playability thing and the fun factor.
Yeah, and it's a perfect time of the year, a perfect place for golf. And with the harsh winters up there, Tom, is there anything that has to be done for the courses for the winters, or it's a shorter golf season than a lot of places in the country. Anything special you have to do, take into consideration for the winters?
Yeah, a lot of courses will cover the greens just to kind of avoid any kind of freeze and thaw. I mean, the difficulty is the freezing and the thawing. It freezes and then it thaws out, then it freezes again. So there's moisture in the greens from either rain or snow. Then it freezes and then it thaws out in the winter, and then it refreezes, and so you can come up with a lot of kill on the grass. So you need to try to maintain your fairways with as much bent grass as possible, and avoid the PO because that dies first. A lot of people will cover the greens just to avoid that freeze and thaw issue on the greens, so they can come out in the spring and be in decent shape. So, but it's tough. It's a rugged environment, and the grasses that exist here exist for that reason. They go dormant, and they are covered with snow, and that's a good thing. And so the freeze and the thaw is the danger, and that can be a real problem.
Yeah, we're with Tom Lehman here. And Tom, when you're looking at a course or designing a course, are you looking to see what's there in front of you, or are you looking to see what do I need to do to get what I want? What is your philosophy? How aggressive are you in getting what you want?
Yeah. Well, I think when you do a renovation, so you have an existing golf course, you have existing golf holes, you start just evaluating each hole individually. You start with that, like, is this a good hole, a bad hole, a medium hole? You start figuring out what would be needed to make it better. And sometimes it's just, hey, this is such a good hole, it doesn't need a whole lot. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. It's already really good. So how do we just kind of make it just a little bit better, or make it the best it could be, and you don't need to do a lot. Others are, this hole is terrible. This hole is really bad. We need to completely blow it up and starting over. And it may mean that you play it backwards, that you make a par 5 into a par 4 and a par 3, or you make a par 4 and a par 3 into a par 5. I mean, so the worse the hole, which means to me like the most gimmicky, the least fair, the least fun. That's where you take your chances. If we do something a little bit crazy,
Sure.
we can make what is two really bad holes or one really bad hole into some really good holes. And we've done it all here. We've turned 2 holes into 1. We've turned 1 hole into 2. We've played holes in reverse, and we've done it all in the effort to make the course more fun and more playable and more enjoyable.
Sure. Last thing, Tom, this is kind of an extension of your great career. How personally satisfying is this for you? Courses with your name on it in a great part of the country that you know so well.
Yeah, I don't care a whole lot about accolades, like, hey, the course of the year or whatever. What I really enjoy is hearing from people who play, hey, we played your course and we loved it. It was so much fun to play. We had a great time. I mean, okay, that to me is music to my ears. So when I hear reports from courses we've done here here at Craigens is no different. Is how much people enjoy the courses, how much fun they have, and then how the really good players, they appreciate so much the condition of it and the strategy and the tactics you have to use to get around it the right way. I mean, those are all great compliments. More than anything, that you could hear elsewhere else. I know if the course staff is to win an award, great, but I don't need to get an award to feel good about the
Sure.
fact that people love playing golf on my golf courses.
Great stuff, Tom. Thanks so much. Great courses,
Yep.
and hope to talk to you soon.